Welcome to this splendid occasion. We're delighted that you're here at the graduation of St. Lucie Acceleration Academy, class of 2021. We're so proud of the accomplishments of these young adults, and we're pleased to have you here to celebrate with us. Our ceremony will begin in a few minutes, but meanwhile, there are a few items that I'd like to announce. To preserve the dignity of this very important occasion in your senior's life and for the safety of yourself and those around you, we request that you refrain from moving about as much as possible. To capture this very special moment for the families of our graduates, we have arranged for a photographer. Parents, family, or friends will not be allowed in the student seated section. The official photographer will take pictures as each student crosses the stage. Graduates will be alerted regarding photos and diplomas when they are available. At this time, please turn off your cell phones to avoid distractions during the ceremony. We appreciate your cooperation in this matter. At the end of the ceremony, we ask that you remain standing in your place until the last graduate has exited the auditorium. Please relax and join the faculty and staff of Acceleration Academies as we honor the graduates for their hard work, dedication, and achievement. We would also like to invite everyone to a reception following the completion of the ceremony for refreshments. This will be at White City Park at 2081 West Midway Road in Fort Pierce. We ask that you please rise for the procession of our graduates. Please remain standing. At this time, we'd like to welcome ELA content coach, Jacques Voltaire, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. I would now like to ask Paige Latham, District Director of St. Lucie Acceleration Academies, to come to the podium to introduce our special guests.
Good morning. It is my great privilege to introduce our very special guests. Today with us, we have Dr. John Prince, Deputy Superintendent of St. Lucie Public Schools, Dr. Helen Wild, Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Kevin Perry, Assistant to the Superintendent, and Dr. Sunny Booker, Director of Alternative Education. Thank you for joining us this morning as we celebrate the St. Lucie Acceleration Academy graduating class of 2021. I'd like to welcome staff, family, friends, and most importantly, graduates. I know I speak for many of us when I say that this is one of the most exciting graduations that I've attended in my 3 years as the director at Acceleration Academy. I've known each and every one of you since the day you walked through the doors of one of our sites or logged into Admentum for the first time. Some of you I've just met in person because of graduation, and some of you have spent countless hours in my office working out a plan for your future. Some of you have left us and come back. Some of you have stayed with us far too long. Even though you all have your own stories and your own roads that have led you to Acceleration Academy, each of you has something very important in common. You've proven yourselves to be tenacious, a trait that will serve you well throughout your lives. What does that word mean? According to Merriam-Webster, it means persistent in maintaining, adhering to, or seeking something valued or desired. You can also call it grit. Angela Duckworth describes grit as passion and sustained persistence applied toward long-term achievement with no particular concern for rewards or recognition along the way. It combines resilience, ambition, and self-control in pursuit of goals that take months, years, or even decades. Throughout your trials and tribulations, whether they be struggling with a traditional school schedule, having to work to help your family, or being a young mom, you've shown a great stick-to-itness. In my opinion, this is the most important trait an individual can possess. It will serve you well throughout your life. You will always be able to look back on your high school career and realize that you made it. You made it through what can be one of the most difficult times for any young person and came out with something that no one can ever take away from you, your high school diploma. You've opened doors for yourself that will never close, given yourself more opportunities than you had just a few months or even a few days ago. But don't stop here. Don't think that this is enough. You got this far. Push further. Push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Use your tenacity and grit to overcome whatever obstacles still stand in your way now or may present themselves down the road. The world is very different than it was a year ago, but so are you. You're now a high school graduate. Your passion and persistence will keep you in good company as you maneuver through this new chapter in your life. Use them to your advantage. Use them to seek out new challenges, new experiences, new circumstances to become even more than you believed you could be. And remember what I always tell you, you got this. Dr. Prince, can you please join me at the podium? I present to you the graduating class of 2021. I certify that they have met the graduation requirements of the School Board of St. Lucie Public Schools and the state of Florida.
You may now award the diplomas.
Dr. Prince, other important guests, please assemble to recognize our graduates. And graduates, please rise.
Kenny Bazile. Megan Gargan. Mason Hamilton. You're good. Veronica Harrison. Jamari Miller. Javon Lester. Nathan Lindsay. Olivia O'Neill. Mayeli Ann Perez, Jasmine Hernandez, David Jones, Sean Robinson, Natalie Rodriguez, Rosnell St. Julian, Jordan Stevens, William Wallace, Vanika Daly, Mercy Marquez Alvarado, Mauricio Sevilla, Amber Whites, and Angelique McIntosh.
Dr. Prince, if you will please join me back at the podium. Sorry. Dr. Prince, I present the class of 2021 graduates of St. Lucie Public Schools. They await your confirmation.
By the authority vested in me as the Deputy Superintendent of Schools for St. Lucie Public Schools, I confirm you graduates. Please turn your tassels.
Thank you. This morning has been a wonderful experience for our students to honor their accomplishments. I cannot adequately express my pride and wish all our students great success in all that you do. As we begin our recessional, I ask that the audience please remain seated until the last graduate exits the auditorium. Line leaders will assist the recessional of graduates. Dr. Prince and distinguished guests on stage, please join in the recessional of the class of 2021.